Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us at this webinar. Let's wait 1 minute for other people, and we have to also wait for the LinkedIn to join us. So it will take, I think, around 1 minute. We have LinkedIn, so just waiting 1 minute for other participants to join us. So the weather is nice. I can see outside. It's not so bad, but it's colder in Poland than it was during the last days. So it was like 30 degrees. Now it's like 15, maybe more bearable, but a bit more sad. In the meantime, I will already share my screen and where is it? Okay, here it is. And you can join via the QR code and start the voting later, because this training is interactive. So I will ask questions, you can answer them. There will be some brainstorms and questionnaires, and I encourage you to participate in them, just to take more from this training just than watching it. So the QR code is here. Also in the comments, you will see the link and the QR code. So please join. It will make this training better for you. Okay, so 1 minute passed. We can start. The meeting is recorded, so if somebody is late, they will get an email with the link, and also you will get the recording. So my name is Amadeusz Bartelt. I'm now head of product in Dealavo for yesterday. Since yesterday, so I'm responsible for the product in Dealavo. And today I will tell you about international expansion for e-commerce businesses from the analytical side. So I will not concentrate on deliveries and so on, but through the analytical side, where you should start selling when you are well established in one country, where to go and how to analyze which country you should start selling to. Just a few words about Dealavo if somebody is not familiar with us. We do price monitoring. So in more details, we do assortment. We help with assortment selection. So we do reports from the selected websites, price comparison websites, marketplaces. So you just tell us which website you want us to gather, and we put this in one file and send it to you. So you can get inspired. First of all, if we monitor your competitor, who and what is selling. So if you put some particular competitor, will tell you, okay, this guy is selling this and promoting this product. But if you choose some price comparison website, we will tell you, for example, about the bestsellers, because we can also gather information from the bestsellers from particular section. We have ad hoc reports. I will tell you about them further in the presentation, but basically you can check the prices of the products that you select on the particular market in a few minutes. So when you have a list of products, like 100 products, 1,000 products, you don't have to check one by one, but you just put there in the app, and in a few minutes we give you the whole report of the prices on the market. We do this part, so this is our core. We do price monitoring, so you can have a data to make price decisions based on. We monitor promotions, so you can see which products your competitors are promoting. So probably they have good prices there. And we have the automation of this pricing system. So there's a dynamic pricing. So based on your rules that you set and data from price monitoring, we are setting automatically the prices on your website. For manufacturers, we have private label solution. So we are looking for similar products for your own brands. And now a bit of the theory from the user's behavior, because I will be concentrating on this. I will be mentioning this theory in further slides. If you want to know more about this, there is another separate webinar about uh, products in portfolio about their rules. But going really quickly, how people are buying in the shop. So if I'm buying a new TV and I'm looking for the TV in the internet, probably I'm looking also for other things like a hanger for the TV, the wire, and I'm looking for the shop, of course, to buy some particular product, but to buy it with the best offer, the cheapest as possible. So how I do this, I'm not going to create the set and look for the cheapest set on all the websites, but I will look for the most expensive product and look for the shop that sells the most expensive product for the lowest price. And if I go there and add this product to the basket, probably I will also look for those products because I don't want to pay for the shipping. And big e-commerces do like this exactly, that when you go to their product page to look for the TV, they also suggest you to buy the hanger that is matching to this TV, HDMI wire, and also for some long tail products that you were not looking for. So for example, the spray for LCDs. So you are only looking for the best offer for the most expensive product. Your traffic is getting to your website by the most important, most expensive product, and people later adding to the basket some other products. And if we divide your portfolio into categories, you will have three roles of the product. So you will have traffic generators. This is this TV that draw the customer to your shop, and you want to be the cheapest one here in between the offers. There are shopping cart fillers. So for example, this hanger, people are aware of the price, but they are eager to pay a bit more because this is one order. They don't want to pay for shipping if they buy from another store. They know that this hanger is fitting this traffic generator, this TV. So they are just adding it to the basket, but they were planning to add this. And here you have to have some average price and margin, not to go too high because people still can do the shopping in the other store, but just be reasonable. And there are profit generators. So for example, this spray, you're just adding it at the end to the basket because this is small part of the whole basket. The price of this product will be small, but your profit, your margin will be significantly higher than on this one, especially talking about the percentage margin on this product. So the most important is that we divide our portfolio for these roles, because later when we will be doing the analysis, which market is worth to enter, you will be not checking the prices of the profit generators, shopping cart fillers. You will be comparing traffic generators, because when you go there, you need to have the traffic and you need to have a good price. And now some brainstorm. Still, you can join us by the QR code, and some brainstorm. What are the traffic builders in your store? So if you can write what is the traffic builder and the specialty of your store, we'll have some brainstorm to gather some ideas so everybody can understand from different perspectives what can be traffic builders. And maybe it's some exercise for you to think what is the traffic builder in your store. So far I will hide. Please remember to click submit. Eight more seconds. But I can see that you are still writing. I will prolong a bit so you can finish writing. I can see that there are 8 people still. The more ideas, the better. So while some people are still submitting, we can see. So TV, of course, long tail is not a traffic builder generally. So you should say what is exactly there that people are looking for in your store. water vacuum machine. So yeah, so people are, this is I think quite expensive product, or relatively expensive comparing to like vegetables, if you are selling vegetables in different kind of store. So this is really good because you can start selling something more. Firewood, coal, mattresses, product building and selection, I don't understand. Small sizes of the carpet, don't have store yet. Baby carries, baby wearing jackets. Yeah. So if you look at this, I think this TV, vacuum cleaner, firewood, mattresses, and baby carriers, you can have some, and the carpets, you can have some ideas about what the traffic builders can be. So if you now inside you say that, okay, if I'm buying mattress, what I'm going to buy additionally, yes, you can have some idea about the long tail, because maybe you will buy, I'm just guessing, maybe some cover for the mattress, and maybe something else. With baby carriers I'm more familiar with, so maybe you will buy a pacifier, maybe some hanger for the pacifier. So there are a lot of things that are nice to have when you're buying something that you can still sell. So the first exercise is done. And now the other thing is that we know which traffic builders are in our store. So by our experience, through our experience, we know that this and that product is mostly sold in our store. But probably if you want to increase the traffic in your store, you can look for other popular products on the market and add them to your portfolio. So now the question is, where do you check what products are popular on the market so you can add them to your portfolio? Because some new trends are arising, and maybe there are some ways that you are finding them. I will also later tell you about some ideas that I have, because here we are talking about your market, yes, and this is quite easy. You should be prepared for this. You should be doing this already, but there are some ideas about finding the popular products outside of your market, and it will be really important going abroad, because not every product is popular in your market and the market that you are going to start selling. For example, if you are selling books, this is quite obvious that prolonging for this one person to finish writing. If you are selling books, of course, the language can change between the markets, and maybe your bestsellers will be not popular there. Okay, let's close the submission. Let's see. Bestsellers of Amazon, competitor websites, internet, Google Shopping, Google, internal systems. I don't think that in internal systems you will have information about the overview of the sales in the country. But if you check the other price comparison websites and the reviews, for example, it can be good. So the more reviews, probably the better the product, the more popular the product. And of course, competitors and top sellers, Helium 10 and Amazon bestsellers. So you are quite aware about the Amazon and Google. I will tell you about some other ideas in a second. But I can see that you are aware of the how to find the popular products and how to find traffic builders in other countries. Because as I said, there can be the same, but maybe they are not totally the same, because trends can change. There can be different styles popular in the country. So if you are selling maybe not mattresses, but if you are selling some furnitures, wardrobes, maybe different products are popular there. So if you compare like Poland, Germany, and Italy, maybe the styles are totally different with the furnitures, and people are buying different things. So how to find them? Of course, maybe it's good to check your traffic builders if they are popular there. So just make a check. I will tell you in a second how to do this. Maybe you can go to some price comparison websites and check the bestseller section. And let's do this together here. I will go, for example, to Dealavo. And if you go to smartphones, and here I think I need to. I think this is also quite a good thing to change the language, yes, because you are checking countries. So I went to Idealo.de, and to be honest, I don't know German yet, but probably you will be checking on the websites that you don't know the language. So maybe Italian, maybe French. So it's always good to click with the right button of the mouse and translate it automatically. So I did it, and you can find some popular products here in the cell phones. You can go to telecommunication, and you can check bestsellers in telecommunication for this product. So I would say that in Europe, it's really good to go to Idealo and check in the categories that you are present in this category, what are the bestsellers. Yeah? So even for the whole big categories, you will have bestsellers without filtering. Of course, you can go further and check, sort by most popular, and check which products are the most popular there. And Idealo is present on a lot of markets in Europe. Also, in Google Merchant Center, there is a tab with bestsellers. It was visible in the previous Google Merchant Center. Now with Google Merchant Center Next, it's a bit harder to get there. So as I remember, there is a special link that you can open window inside Google Merchant Center to see the bestsellers, or you can, as I was asking ChatGPT, you can downgrade your version of the Merchant Center and find the tab. But as I remember, they were even sending an email with the link. So in a second, I will show you how it looks like. And of course, you can look at the competitors if you know that somebody's present abroad, or you find some big competitors there. You can look at their assortment and see what they are promoting, because probably if somebody is promoting a product, this is their bestseller. And here we have this bestseller tab on Google Merchant Center. So you have the popularity rank. Oh, in fact, you can choose the country, you can choose the category and time period, and then you will have popularity rank in this category in this country with images, so you can see what it is, with titles, and price range, which is not really, you shouldn't trust it, as I heard. But if you download this report, you will have also EN codes, and this will be really important later when making analysis. So first step is to find those products which are popular in the country that you want to expand, the category that you are currently in, and find EN codes. Thanks to this, you will be aware what is popular. Maybe you have even the products in your stock. And now the question is, which markets do you want to expand? Which markets are you considering? So I can give you better ideas what to check, where to check. You can still join if you are aware. I can see that some people are writing, so I will prolong a bit so we have more answers. So usually what I see is that people from European Union prefer to go inside the European Union because of the taxes. If you don't want to join by QR code, or you can always write on the chat, and we'll accept them, and we will go like this. I will read them aloud, your answers. Okay, so you can in the meantime write in the chat. So European Union, as I said, Spain, Italy, as I can see, all countries in the European Union, markets that really have some presence: France, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Romania. Okay, and somebody is still writing. So, as I guessed, mostly European Union, not going outside. It's easier in European Union to stay here. And now the question is, what do you consider when choosing a market for the expansion? So somebody answered that if they are already present there, they consider this, but maybe there are different things that you consider, maybe competitors, price levels, taxes, delivery costs, size of the e-commerce market, maybe customer support, because if you are selling already in Germany and you want to start selling in Spain, Italy, of course you need to reply in those languages to your customers. Of course you can use Google Translate, you can use ChatGPT. There are different ways, but of course this is some challenge. And yeah, seeing your answers, I would still say that Idealo is a good way to find bestsellers. We have some results. The most important is delivery cost and time. Second is competitors and price levels. Customer support is the least important. Unfortunately, as I said in the beginning, I cannot help you a lot with delivery cost and time, but I can help you with competitors, finding the competitors and price levels. And also, at the end of this webinar, I will give you some tool that you can use to find the size of the e-commerce market. So now, this is some step-by-step instruction that I would recommend you to go with choosing the market for the expansion. So first of all, I would suggest to select the market that you are considering expanding to. And I wouldn't go with the whole European Union for the beginning, because this analysis, I would say it's not super time consuming, but it takes some time to make. And if you consider all the European countries, it's quite a lot of work to do. So maybe for the first analysis, take some 5 countries to make this analysis, maybe 3, maybe the ones that are the closest to your current country. Maybe it will be easier for you to do this. And how I am saying this, because if you start with like 20 countries, the first step will take you maybe hours, and you will have no time, no force to continue. So start with minimum range, and then if you like it, you can expand. And now, so when you have the markets, find the products that are popular out there. So you can take your traffic builders, this is fine, but if you do the workout, the exercise that I told you with Google Merchant Center or with Dealavo, there you will have some better idea about the traffic builders, because maybe you have them in your portfolio, but they are not being sold so in some significant numbers in your country, but maybe they will be there. And then you have to check the prices of your popular products, maybe the minimum prices, average prices, how many retailers offer them. And I would recommend you to calculate the price index for those products on each market. And of course, this is some theory, and I did the exercise. I will show in a second how it looks like, but this point, check the prices, can be the most time consuming out of all of these steps, because selecting markets will be fast. Finding the products, as I told you already, can be also fast, especially having the Google Merchant Center bestsellers and EN codes. But finding the prices on those markets will be hard, because first of all, there can be quite a lot of products, but also maybe, and usually, you are not aware of which selling channels are popular in the country. So if we go to Italy, if they have Idealo, if they have Google Shopping, if they have Amazon, this is popular. Yes. If you go to Poland, we don't have Amazon. We have Amazon, but it's not so popular. We don't have Idealo. We have Ceneo, and every market have their own important channels. So what we did, we looking at this list, we decided that we can help the most with this part. And how we are doing this, we do this ad hoc report. So this is quite easy thing. We have the page to generate the report. You just drop the file and we find on our own EAN codes there. And we look for, this is the tool is dedicated for every country. And we already have 3 dedicated marketplaces and price comparison websites on every country. And we are looking for the prices there. So when you put here the file, click generate the report, we are creating a list in a few minutes, and we tell you, okay, so you put those EAN codes, so this is the name of the product, this is the number of offers that we found based on this EAN code, this guy is the cheapest one, this is the URL to his offer, the minimum price of the product was this, average price, maximum price, and so on. So thanks to this, you can find really quickly the prices, the minimum prices of those products, and how many people are selling this. Of course, the more, it will be harder for you to compete there. But on the other hand, if there is no offer of the product, this is also some indicator that maybe the product is not popular. So if you put your traffic builders here and nothing was found, maybe they are not popular, or maybe there are different EAN codes between countries. This is also good to check this. Maybe even with the manufacturer of the product, we can ask him. So in a few minutes, you can have this analysis. And maybe to stay back. And now this step, check the price index. So how I'm doing this when I'm doing consulting for my clients, how I'm helping them going abroad, I'm doing like this. So this is the table that I create. I say that I want to be €1 below the lowest offer if my margin is over €10. So this is my minimum margin, because I know maybe it's quite high, and maybe it's just super general, but this has to be a bit general exercise, because later we will go into details. Here is just to quickly check which market you should go. We should consider even more, not to lose your time making the really detailed analysis. And having this, I'm combining the reports from ad hoc, and I'm checking, okay, so how many products I can sell at the price €1 below the minimum price on the market. So this is from the perspective of Germany. So I made this analysis from France, Italy, and not Sweden, Switzerland. And I found that in Switzerland I can have 30 products like this, in Italy 19, in France 14. So according to numbers, so far this one is winning. Considering the percentage of the portfolio, this is also winning. How many products were not found? So maybe we had wrong EAN codes, maybe they are not popular there. Also, I think it's not surprising that this market is the most similar to German market so far. And another step is that how much I would earn if the number of sales will be the same as in Germany. So having the proper margin, having the traffic, we would earn the most in this country. And price index, as I said, so this is one is your current prices, and you will see in which country the prices are the lowest. So the lowest prices are in Italy, in France the index is 76, and in here it's 81. So the lowest prices are here. This is quite surprising looking at those numbers, but in Switzerland they are the highest from those markets. So having such analysis, you can say really roughly, but I think this is really good analysis based on the numbers, that this is the market that you should start the expansion to, because you can have the highest prices and you can have high margin. So this is really good for you. On the other hand, you should also consider the size of the market, because roughly guessing this will be the lowest market the lowest traffic. But if you are in Germany, maybe you have the same language and so on. Yeah? So there are many factors. But I really recommend you to make such a table with indexes to check what is popular, which products, how many you have, what will be your indexes, and so on. And now, of course, going abroad, you will have more and more things to do. So I highly recommend to automatize some processes. And now, what do you think will be the easiest to automate from your processes? Will it be packing parcels, talking to the customers, pricing, or managing returns? And of course, when we have results, you will be able to think, yes, what is worth to automatize, and maybe before going abroad, there will be some opportunity for you to make these steps, because the more countries you are in, for example, you will have probably more orders, so more packaging of the parcels. And the results so far are that the price automation is the first to being automated, and I believe so, yeah, because you will have the more distribution channels, more competitors, more price changes, and this can be totally automated. Talking to the customers is a bit tougher. There are some solutions for this, but not so easy. And now, how to choose the price automation tool? Because I guessed before making this survey that this will be the answer. And I believe that it's really important to have one tool for all the channels and all countries. And this is my goal making Dealavo, in fact. So of course you can have different tool for price management, for Idealo, for your website, for Amazon, for Allegro in Poland, but it will be time consuming to switch between the tools to have consistent pricing strategy, and for your workers, your employees, to learn those platforms. So I would say that it's really good to have all the distribution channels managed in one tool. So if you are choosing a pricing automation tool, it's important to have high quality data, but everybody is saying that they have high quality data. So the best way is just to check, maybe some demo. Really important is to have integration with your shop system. So the price automation is really automation, not that a system is just recommending prices, and you have to take the CSV file and put it manually to your store, because this is not an automation. So if your ERP system is managing many countries, many distribution channels, it's super important to have the whole integration. And I believe that it's really important to have price history to verify trends. And what I mean by this is that every country can have their own specific. And when you look at the trends, historical trends, maybe they will be similar for the Black Friday, maybe they will be similar for Christmas, but maybe there are some specific holidays, and people will be buying in some specific manner, and competitors will be changing prices. So it's really good to have the history. So when you know that this holiday is approaching, you can check how people were reacting. Okay, so this was from the choice. And one more thing that I think it's really important is the selection of the competitors in the new distribution channels, because the biggest problem that I can see, one of the biggest issues, is that people are competing with everybody. And when you are in your own country, you know who is important, who is not important. But if you go abroad, you don't have this expertise. And I think you should choose people, the competitors, based on those factors that I showed here. So people who have the most products in common with you, people who have lower prices than you, they have low price index, they are getting to the first position in the rankings. And this is important for the traffic builders. I wouldn't compare with long tail because you don't want to be the cheapest on the long tail. You want to be the cheapest and you want to compete with in the area of traffic builders with those people. And of course, this analysis can be done for the brand and category because maybe not everybody is selling the same categories as you. Maybe you are selling matrices and something, and other competitors are selling only matrices. So with this something, you should always consider other competitors and make your price rules based on this. And I know that it's not easy to be done. So once again, as I'm leading the product, I decided to help with this in Dealavo. So quick look in Dealavo, and we have dashboard tab. And here you can see exactly what I said. So you can have some filters, you can go through some categories, you can make some filtering by categories or brands. You can choose the sources that you are monitoring, because you can make this analysis only on Amazon, maybe only on MediaMarkt, maybe on the whole market. But looking here, just checking traffic builders, and let's see. Yeah, so here we have those graphs, what with data that I was talking about. So you can see that on all those 4 sources for the products that you monitor, those are the people who are selling below your price. Yes, everything they have cheaper than you. So those are people that you should consider choosing your competitors. Having price indexes where 100 is, or 1 is the average price on the market, you can see that the Office Partner, Auto, Office, they have really low prices, low indexes. So those are the category, the competitors that you should consider in your analysis. And here, maybe they are having low prices, maybe everything they have lower than you, but the question is if they are having the good position. And in fact, only those 2 are getting to the first positions in the ranking. So maybe when you consider all of those factors, maybe you should only compete with those 2 competitors because only they are getting to the first positions in the ranking. Of course, it's up to you, but my goal showing you this is that you can be inspired that what you can do, what you can consider, not to compete with everybody, just to compete with the most important ones, and increase your margins. The app, if there is something more, I think that's it. And here you have a QR code to the cross-market expansion price monitor. I will show you it in a second. Of course, in the meantime, you can check this. I told about demo, and my team already sent a link on the chat that you can try 2 weeks for free of our tool on the chosen market. So this also will be a good opportunity for you to maybe to check the market and check the tool. So yeah, now let's go to this cross-market expansion tool. I decided to make this report for, let's change. Yeah. Sorry, it opened in Polish. So this is the report for MediaMarkt made on Google Shopping. Because this tool is done. We are looking for the whole Google Shopping and making this report. For them, we analyzed 24,000 products, almost 25. And of course, when you make price monitoring, we have more products because we are going more into details. We have better algorithms because it's paid and this is for free. So this is just a rough overview, some inspiration that you can have. And you have the same charts, still more general, but this is a good inspiration, I think. So this is for your country. You can have this analysis for all the products. You can have for traffic builders that we have chosen that you have based on our criteria. We give you even the examples of the traffic builders that you have in your store. So I was telling a lot about the inspiration, about your experience. Maybe this will help you to get inspired. What are the traffic builders? Which products are popular? Which products people are buying? We tell you about the long tail, some examples of the long tail, but this is not the end. This is only for your market. But we have this cross-market lens, and this is the aim for today's meeting. First, we show you the map. So we are based in Germany. Of course, this is the most important market, but we show you the map of all the Europe. As you said, you want to consider Europe. And for example, in Poland, you can see the size of the market, the price index of the market, number of retailers, and average position that you would have with your prices. And of course, you can see this also visually. So for example, the size of the market, which position you would have, and so on. So for example, if you want to check it like this, I would say that this is really good market, I guess, because it's not big, but you will have the really good price on this market. But considering the size, maybe Great Britain, maybe UK, maybe France, this will be good markets. So just for you to play with, you can log in. You have also the link to the report on our chat. It will be generated. We have price indexes for the products. So number of retailers on every country, price indexes, average position. So if you want to make this analysis in a mass, you have everything here created. For the traffic builders as well, for long tails. So if you want to make some quick choice of the market that you should go to, maybe this is the way. So from this, take the most promising markets and make more detailed analysis. With this tool, we also have 3 more tabs. So we have suggested products. We analyze the portfolio, your portfolio, and what is available on Google Shopping for the retailers that are similar to you and in the bestsellers. So those will be products that you don't have in your portfolio probably, and you can considering adding them. You can download them in CSV file as well. We have quick wins. So we give you the information about here, your price is too low. Maybe you can make it up. Yes. So for example, in this, you will have the first position, your price is 109, next price is 119. You can increase your price by this or this percent and have the still the same traffic but better margin. So this list is also available. You can download it. Clever move. You are a bit too high with the price, so you can increase your price bar by 4 cents. This is the percentage and be the cheapest one. So of course, the second retailer is not gaining as much traffic as the first one. So those are also some ideas how you can decrease your price and increase traffic in your website right now. Those are products that are non-competitive. And one more thing is ROAS. So we know that usually you spend quite a lot of money on Google Ads, and we here are helping you with the pricing optimization. So we do the analysis of your products and we say, okay, those products are not popular at all. So nobody is going to buy them. Nobody is looking for them. Don't promote them. And of course, what people are doing, they are spending all the money equally for the products. Usually, if you are not, you are in the minority. So let's move this budget of those of the products that people are not buying to other products. And here are some other categories. So those products are worth promoting. So they are really cheap, you have good offer, and they are popular, so promote them. Here, the products are popular, but they are a bit too expensive. So maybe you can decrease the price and start promoting them. And here, the products are much more expensive than competitors, but are still popular. So maybe if you decrease the prices here and start promoting them, you will have better results. So out of all of this, 70% are not worth promoting. If you know which 70%, this is really great. But if no, we are helping you. You have the examples of products with high budget and so on. So thanks to this tool, I think you can have a great overview for free about the market and about the other markets. You don't have to pay us anything. This is just for you for free. So once again, the QR code, and yeah, I think that's it out of my presentations. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer. We are planning another webinars, maybe not soon, but in the following months. So in September, there will be information about Black Friday, how to promote, how to make promotions during the Black Friday. The next month, we are making a webinar about AI repricing. So now I designed AI repricing for Dealavo, and we are implementing it. So it will be a big premiere. I will be showing how we are making the automation, the pricing automatically. To be honest, based on the algorithms and with help of AI. So thanks to this, you will be able to have better prices. Not if you don't, for example, don't have a pricing manager, it will be much better than not having strategy or inviting one on your own, because this is something that I created based on best experiences. We have the pricing policy in PPC campaign, so this is exactly with ROAS optimization, but in more details. And at the end of the year, I will be making the webinar about don't be the cheapest, so exactly about the traffic builders, how to find them, what is the pricing strategy for you. So I invite you to join. So if you have any questions, now it's time to ask them. If there are no questions, thank you so much and have a nice day.